There's nothing funny about being stuck in a friend zone. Well, there actually is. Pretty gosh darn hilarious at some point, but friend zones suck, you know. It almost sucks as much as the fact that I have no hair. That's right. I feel really naked. That was my big surprise, by the way. Not much of a surprise since I already put it on Facebook, but oh well. So if you're stuck in a friend zone, by the way, don't miss this episode. Stick around. Alright, so there's a bunch of ways you can get into the friend zone. Yeah, I'm still bald. Let's get past it. But in which case, oh, okay, take two. So, take it from me, being in the friend zone really sucks. You don't want to get yourself stuck in it. I realize there's a bunch of people out there that have gotten their self, stuff. They've gotten themselves stuck in a friend zone, and needless to say, it's very irritating. And I know this from personal experience. But there are a couple things that you can do to combat a friend zone and, kind of shake that habit of, being a nice guy and the shoulder to cry on or whatnot. And you definitely know you want to get serious with the person. It doesn't really have to happen guy on girl. Like, it could be girl on guy actually. There is no double standard there. Most times it's I'm not gonna lie. Most times I think it has to do with looks maybe and confidence level, and most girls don't like the nice guy. They say they want the nice guy, and it's not really true in some aspects. But what I'm trying to say is, you don't want to be in a situation where you just want to just scream out the top of your lungs.
Oh no! I'm in the friend zone!
Because screaming that, it really doesn't get anybody anywhere. And when you are blocked in a place with a friend zone, there's a couple things that you can do, rather than, go off the handle or, just go crazy racking your brain trying to figure out what you could do to get this girl or get this guy to like you. It's a bad feeling, needless to say, or else I wouldn't be talking about it. But yeah, getting back to the situation at hand, I intend to combat the friend zone. So if you're watching this video, hopefully I can provide you with some solace or some type of emotional liberation to be able to get the hell out of this friend zone thing. So first, I guess I'm gonna say, the first thing you could do is at least seem less interested. You're not exactly doing anybody any favors when it seems like you'll do anything possible for this guy or girl that you wanna end up dating or anything like that. Maybe this is a better angle. I don't know. So I'm just gonna hold it up here. I really need a cameraman again. Needless to say, I mean, you know, be less interested in the person. And I don't mean, you don't have to actually be less interested in the person. Just seem like you are. Oftentimes that works because, uh, you know, being needy isn't the best way you want to go. Um, and when I say needy, it's, when you seem desperate, you don't really end up with what you want, and you end up with whatever you get. And other than that, I mean, if that's what you really want, then go for it. I mean, by all means, but me and my experience in the friend zone is definitely not what I want. There's a couple girls or whatnot that, you know, really do it for me, but, I'm kind of stuck in the friend zone or whatnot, and everything possible being done to not get to that point, where there's things like it'll ruin the friendship and stuff like that. Yeah. um, Other than that, I mean, uh, you know, be kind of like ready to, walk away from the situation or whatnot. Because if they see that or whatnot, they know they don't really center your universe or something like that. So even though they might, that you might feel like they do, and they might, but other than that, another one being make yourself just not, like not around all the time. Scarcity is a big plus. If you're not around as often or whatnot, and they see you doing other things or whatnot, let them take it upon themselves to become a little more interested in you. Um, it works where they feel like you're a rarity, and when you're a rarity, they realize how good you treat them, and then they start to miss it. And if they start to miss it or whatnot, they're gonna seek you out more often. So it's these are some of the things that I tried to do in high school. It didn't exactly work, but I mean it would work in principle. And by that I mean, you know, uh, if you wanna like kind of no, I don't know what I mean by that, but it's just the principle of the thing, the principality of it. I don't even know if that's a word, but anyway, um, you know, what I believe is, you generate enough demand for yourself from that person, and you'll end up coming out better than you actually were. Um, what else I could say is, you know, um, get some competition going. And by that, I mean not to make them jealous or anything, just to sort of, make it seem like, you have other options or whatnot. You do have a life or whatnot. Nothing turns a girl off more than, um, what the hell was I gonna say? Than making it seem like you're so needy, you're so dependent on whatever you feel about that person. Um, Other than that, I mean that's what I mean by create competition, and competition being, there's other options out there. Let them know that you do understand that there are other options out there. Hey, maybe they'll just come, not crawling back. That's kind of lame, but maybe they'll maybe it'll happen where they actually, want to be around you and stuff like that, and they realize that, what an asset you are to them. And that's just a couple things. I mean, just putting it lightly. I mean, just don't get yourself to act like this.
Oh no! I'm in the friend zone!
Because you will go crazy. I know that's the same clip, but seriously, you will go crazy like that. And it's definitely not a good way to be in. So, what we're going to do now, actually, to help us understand this just a little bit more, we're going to, take you to, well, actually, we have a guest or whatnot. He's not here in the studio. He's via satellite. It's, Haymitch, from the Hunger Games or whatnot. He actually has a couple of things that we want to say, that he wants to say for, so, I don't know. I forgot his last name. Sue me. But, I mean, if anyone knows about a friend zone, it's this guy. And, I feel fortunate that we have him and whatnot. The proverbial king of the friend zone, Mr. Haymitch. So, Mr. Haymitch, or whatever you want to be called, in your words, how would you describe a friend zone?
He's a boy. He's my friend, but he's not my boyfriend. At least that's what Miss Aberdeen keeps on telling me. Thanks to this whole situation between Katniss, Peeta, and Gale, I've been thinking more about the friend zone lately.
So, what could Gale have done to combat the friend zone or whatnot? In your mind, what would you say he could have done?
I'm no expert on these things, but I wonder if Gale could have had better romantic strategy. He really screwed up making moves on her after that whole thing with Peeta in the first movie in the first book. I don't know how he screwed up that bad, but he did. But the point is, he reacted badly to pressure.
What would you say makes a guy still like a girl that's already friend zoned him?
Well, they had a lot of other stuff on their mind. As I said, the series is about so much more than our story is about so much more than just a relationship drama. So they had a lot of other things to do. They had a lot of other business to take care of. But still, Mr. Hawthorne, dumb.
So, in essence, do you think it's possible for a guy to be a platonic friend of a girl and the guy not want anything more? It generally tends to happen like that, but do you think it's possible?
Yeah, and the thing is, what you gotta keep in mind is, some guys pretend to be nice, pretend to be friendly, try and hit that, but the thing is, they make actual friendly, actual nice guys look bad.
Do you think girls do it?
I wouldn't know.
Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully we didn't cut too much into your daily, to your nightly routine or activities or whatnot. I know you're completely on the other side of the world. So, yeah. Thank you very much for your time today. And we will see you eventually. Okay. So, in a nutshell, there's a couple things you can do. Just try and, just be cool about it. I mean, if you're cool about it and calm and collected or whatnot, things will probably work out for the best for you. I'm out of time, so I will be headed out. So other than that, the thing you're sending to the page this week is, tell me of a time that you've been in a friend zone. We'll follow up if you guys post. And needless to say, obviously, just tell us about it, and we'll get back to it. Until then, keep the skies clear.